Hey, what's happening? Today's top 1% tip of the day is related to personal growth. Um, More specifically, it's related to reading, how to read more, consume more information on a consistent basis so that you can raise the level of your productivity, your influence, and your impact. Uh, I read something recently that the average American reads about 4 books a year, um, which is not that out of the ordinary. I try to read about 50 books a year, which means I need to average about 3 to 5 books a month to stay on track. Which sounds like a lot. I'm a bit of a nerd, so I like to read a lot. Not everybody's in that category, and that's totally okay. I want to give you a strategy for increasing your ability to read a lot and consume a lot of information without a lot of extra work and a lot of extra time cut out of your day. So I'm going to give you a strategy called the 5-15-5 strategy. I've got a fancy diagram here, a visual. I'm moving up in the world. So the 5-15-5 strategy is very simple. Basically, you wake up in the morning and you read 5 pages of some sort of educational material. It could be the Bible. It could be a book related to your field. It could be psychology. It could be biography. Um, Something that will get your brain going and enrich your mind in some way. And then the 15 part is audio. So you want to consume at least 15 minutes during your work day, or ideally during your commute from home to work, or even from work back home. Um, Something educational. So the easiest way to do this is on Audible. You can download books onto your mobile device. Audible, I believe, is an Amazon company, so it's very easy to do that. On Audible, you can even bump up the pace of the reading. So if you want to consume it even more quickly than just an average reading pace, you can bump up the speed 2x, 2.5x, or 3x. So when I'm really behind, I just bump it up to 3x and pound through some material. So that's the 15 part. The last 5 is just another 5 pages of an educational book just before you go to sleep. So not a lot of extra time cut out of your day to do that. But let me just give you some stats on if you averaged 150-page books throughout the year. Um, if you just did the 5-15-5 strategy like I talked about, you would be able to read about 25 books a year. Okay, it's a lot better than 4. So now, if you wanted to take it up a notch, go a little bit deeper than 15 minutes a day, if you just bumped your audio time to 30 minutes a day, you could actually increase your consumption to between 35 and 40 books a year just by bumping up the audio listening. And if you really want to crush it, you can increase the speed of the audio to 2.5x in your car, and you'll really go through a lot of material. So bumping up from 4 books a year to between 25 and 40 a year, I think you'll notice a pretty significant increase in the amount of learning you're able to do without a lot of extra time cut out of your day. Uh, you'll learn that I love Jim Rohn. I think he was one of the wisest business philosophers of his generation. He used to say, if you want to have more, if you want to have more influence, more impact, um, more financial well-being, you need to first become more. Of course, the way you become more is you learn. You learn by doing, but you also learn from others. Learning from others, the best way to do that without direct mentorship is through reading. So I hope this is helpful. Um, Give me your feedback one way or the other, and I will see you next time on the top 1% tip of the day. Take care.